Hey, have you ever been told that you have one leg longer than the other, or that your pelvis is uneven? Today we're debunking that myth. So, if you've ever been told that you have one leg longer than the other, or that your pelvis is uneven, they're probably assessing you for lower back pain. So when your pelvis is uneven, or if you have one leg longer than the other, your symptoms are usually lower back pain, especially when you're transitioning from the sitting to standing position. So what the therapist or what the provider is actually seeing is one leg longer than the other. So what we do is we take a true leg length measurement. And the true leg length measurement is going to run from the ASIS, which is this little bone landmark, to the medial malleolus, which is this bony landmark. We take that leg length measurement, and Seymour has 77 centimeters. And then we look at this side, and he's got 77 centimeters. So, if there is a leg length discrepancy, you have to understand that in order for it to be clinically significant, it has to be larger than 3/4 of an inch. Anything this size or less is not clinically significant and does not require any type of insert in your shoe whatsoever. If your legs are even and the provider that you're working with is still seeing a leg that's longer than the other, or your pelvis being uneven, what they're really telling you is that the muscles that serve like slings, called the internal and external obliques, that run from the rib cage to the pelvis, are probably not as tense as they should be. So in that case, what you want to do is you want to increase the tension across the oblique muscles. Now, you're going to have two sets of oblique muscles. You have your internal and external on the right, and you have your internal and your external on the left. So pretty much what they do is they resist rotation, or they rotate you. Okay? They can also flex your torso. So if the oblique is long and weak, or if it needs to get more tension within it to prevent your hip from going forward and making it appear as one leg is longer, the way you treat that is you sit down on a chair. You want to hold your torso upright. You put one leg out in front of you, and you lift that leg straight up. Now what that does, that's going to activate that oblique on that side where you're lifting the leg. What you want to do is you want to lift the leg to the height of the other leg that's holding you up. Okay? You're going to feel that deep inside. You're also activating your hip flexor, which some people think is bad, but in this case, it's not, because it's one of the ways that you can activate the oblique to make things a little more tense around the hip area. You want to do about 10 of them, hold for 10 seconds, and you're done. You only want to do it on the symptomatic side if you're symptomatic. If you're not symptomatic and you're just trying to increase tone around the oblique, then you can definitely do it on both sides. From the side, it looks something like this. Just like that. And you hold. Okay? Any bend in the knee is bad. You want to try and keep the leg as straight as possible. It'll burn, you'll feel it deep inside, and you also feel the tension here. It's not easy, but it's definitely worth it. That way you don't have to continue going back to the provider and getting your hips adjusted. That's it for today's video. I'm Dr. G at Catalyst Physical Therapy. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. Leave us a comment below. If you have any product reviews you want us to do, our PO box is at the bottom. If you've missed any of our previous videos, they're going to be located right here on your top right hand corner. See you next time. And one more thing, don't forget the giveaway for the posture brace from Unigear. We've had a great response. The drawing is November 7th, so if you want to enter for that, keep entering. The rules are down below.